Now let's start with the drawing sheet problem. This drawing sheet problem is first problem drawing sheet. So a cone of base diameter 45 mm and axis length 60 mm. So this is a cone of base diameter. So this diameter of this base is 45 mm and axis side is 60 mm. Is resting on one of its generator. It's resting in HP. Is resting in HP on one of its generator. So this outermost line are the real generator, and you can draw number of such lines on this curved surface like this. So these are the imaginary generators. Only this outer boundary are the real generators. Suppose you have divided circle into 12 equal parts. So from 12 points you can draw 12 generators. If you divide this base circle into 8 equal parts, so from 8 points you can draw these 8 imaginary generators. So out of this is the real generator. So on this generator it is lying on the HP. Draw the projection if its axis. So this is the axis which makes 30 degree with VP. So the axis is making inclination with VP 30 degree and this generator on the HP. This means that the solid is suppose that you imagine this is as a cone and this is as a generator. You imagine this is as a cone and this is as a generator. So it is lying on the one of the generator on the HP. So it is lying on the HP. So this generator is on XY. So this is the generator. Suppose this generator is on XY. It is lying on this HP and then its axis makes inclined with VP. So this generator on the HP and axis inclined with VP. In this position you have to find top view and front view. So initially what you have to do, you have to solve this problem in 3 stages. So I have already told you that it is resting on HP. So first keep it on the HP and then lie down on the HP on this one of its generator, because this one of generator is on HP, and then make the axis inclination. So what you have to do, you have to first keep this cone on the HP. So when you keep this cone on the HP, what you will observe? You will observe a base circle. So this is XY line. So what I will do, I will keep this cone on the HP. So first I will keep this cone on the HP. When I keep this cone on the HP, in the HP I will see the base circle with apex this O at the center, right? And then in a front view, when I see from front, I will see the triangle. So I will project this. So this is the axis O1. When you see from top, this O and O in the top view will as seen as a point, and then I will see this axis in the front view. So what is this axis height? 60. So from this I will take the 60 distance. So this distance is 60. So this will be O dash and this will be O1 dash, and I will join this. I will join the side. This is the triangle I will observe. Right. So I will see this. Now I will show this generator also. So for that case, what I will do, I will divide this circle into number of equal parts. So let's take 8 equal parts. So for that 8 equal parts, what I will do, each angle of 45 degrees. So from this 45 degree, from this 45 degree, this from this 45 degree, from this 45 degree. So I will join this. So I will get, suppose this is my A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So each I will take 45 degree, 45 degree, 45 degree, 45 degree. I will get equal 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And I will project this. So B and G comes on the same line. So I will project this. This D and F come on the same line. I will project this, and the G and C comes on this. So this will be your A dash. This point is B dash, H dash, then this and this will be center G dash, C dash, this D and F dash, so this is D dash, F dash, and this will be E dash. Then what I will join? I will join the generator, so these points I will join. So this generator I have joined it. So it should be very faint. Now after that, according to the problem, it is resting on one of its generators. So let us this generator OA. So it is resting on HP, means it is lying down HP. Then this is the generator. This is the generator. It is lying on the HP like this. So I have keep this triangle on XY. So what I will do? I will keep this line on XY. So I will take this O dash and this much distance and cut here. So this will be A dash. So A dash O dash, this side I have taken on XY. Then I will take this distance in the compass, mark here R. Then this OE distance I will take in the compass from OE, I will mark, and I will reconstruct this triangle. So are you getting this? So this will be A dash and this will be E dash, O dash, and this generator I will show. So from A dash, this is B dash, H dash, this much distance I will take in the compass, cut here. So this is B dash, H dash, then this much distance I will take in the compass, cut here. So this is G dash, C dash, and this much distance from E dash point, from this it is cut here, or from this point whatever distance I will take, that is D dash, F dash. And I will join this generator with very faint line, and this is also axis. So this is O and O1 dash. This axis is overlapped by GC. So what I have done, I have keep this generator on the HP, and now I will see from top. When I see from top, then I will project this from every point. I will drop a projector lines perpendicular to XY. So from A dash I have draw projector, B dash, A dash. Then from this I will draw projector, this projector. From this I have draw projector, and from this C I will draw projector, D and E, D and B, E and A, F and H, and G, and then from this O. Now I will join this. So I will take O with O. So this is O point, and this is O1 with this O1 base point. So this is O1 with this O1. So this is O1. So this is my axis. So this is the axis. Now I will get the other points. Let point find A. So A with A. So this is A. Then this is B. B with B. B. Then C with C. C, D with D, D, then E with E, so this is E, then F with this F, so this is F, G, and H. So you will get A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So I will join this. So observer is here. So observer can see this bottom face, circular face. So this whole circular face will be dark. So I will join this A, B, C, D. This is a elliptical, and then from this I will draw boundary lines, tangential line from O, tangential from this tangential line from O. So I will get this solid cone. And this is the axis, O1 axis. Later what condition is there? Its axis makes 30 degree with VP. So this axis is inclined with VP. So to this axis I have to take auxiliary plane. So I can extend this axis. I can extend this axis and I can take auxiliary plane here. Now in this problem, condition is given, apex is away from the observer. So whenever this such type of condition is given, apex is away from the observer or nearer to the observer. Two conditions may be there, apex from the away from the observer or nearer. Now in this, apex is away from the observer. So how you can see apex is away from the observer? For example, on this side, if I take the inclination, auxiliary plane inclination like this, then this is my object, this is my xy, so observer will come on this side, right? So as observer come on this side, so this apex is far away, so it is away from the observer. So this inclination is suitable. This side inclination is suitable to satisfy this condition. Suppose in this condition, apex is nearer. If nearer condition is given, so and if you make this inclination, then it will not satisfy because observer will come, it will away. So for the nearer condition, instead of the inclination on the right hand side, for this axis you can take inclination here. To this axis, their inclination if you take x1 y1 here. Now this is your x1 y1 line. This is your object. So observer will be here. Now in this situation, apex is nearer to the observer. So the condition away from the observers and nearer from the observer force you to take the inclination either on the left side or right hand side. So according in this case, if you take on the left side inclination, then it makes nearer condition, and if you make left right hand side inclination instead of left, in this case, then it makes away from the observer. So in this problem I want away from the observer, so I will take inclination on this side. So I think that you have cleared your doubt. So nearer and away, if the condition is given, then you have to take inclination accordingly. Otherwise you can take inclination either on the left hand side, either on the right hand side, left hand side or right hand side, whatever the condition is, how is the page space is available, according to that you can take inclination if the condition is not given. But if the condition is given, then use that condition. Now I will use this condition. For that case, I will extend this line and I will take auxiliary plane here to this axis, right? Now this inclination will be a beta angle. Because why it is beta angle? Because this axis is apparent axis and this axis is true axis. The axis true axis inclination cannot be used for the apparent axis. So what I will do, I will find the beta angle. So I will this axis, I will take this axis. What is the axis inclination? 30 degrees. So 30 degree. On this I will take axis O1, draw horizontal line. Then I will take this apparent axis, cut here. I will get this beta angle, and this beta angle I will use here. Now then I will project every point. So I will take projectors from each point. So I will start from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So from every point I have take inclination projector lines, and then O and then O1, right? Now take the previous distance from A. A is on XY, so A will be here. So this will be A dash. So this will be A dash. Then I will take B projector. B is this much distance I will take in the compass, and from this I will cut. So this will be B dash. Then C. This much distance I will take in the compass from this and cut from this. C dash. Then D. On the D projector, this much distance I will take in the compass, and on the projector of D I will cut here, so D dash. Then for E, projector of E is this much distance from this to this I will take in the compass, and from projector of E, so projector of E, the projector of E from this to this I will mark E dash. Then F, this much distance I will take in the compass, and on F, on projector of F I will mark F dash. G, I will take projector of G, G dash. So A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, E dash, F dash, G dash, A dash. This is my circular base. And then this O is projected is previously on XY, so this will be XY. O dash, this O1 is projected is previously is this much distance I will take, and from this I will take O1 dash. So this is my axis, and now this is object, this is XY line, so observer will be here. So for this base is very close, observable, so this whole base is observable, so I will make it dark. And then this is tangential line, and second tangential line from this, and this will be the axis. So in this way this cone you can observe. So this will be your final projection. This is top view and this is front view. So in this way you can complete this problem.